If you thought today's biggest automotive story couldn't get any more interesting, wait until you hear what happened.
When I first read today's headlines, I honestly didn't expect the story to take this direction. There's a lot to unpack.
So grab a coffee, settle in, and let's dive right into today's biggest automotive stories. I think we're witnessing something remarkable in the automotive world, Maya. India's car export numbers for FY26 are just in, and they're making waves globally.
Absolutely, Alec. It's fascinating to see how quickly India is strengthening its presence in the global automotive market. What's really behind this surge in exports?
Well, one major factor is that India has become a significant manufacturing hub for many global automakers. We've seen companies like Toyota, Hyundai, and even Tesla ramp up their production here. This isn't just about local consumption anymore, it's about exporting vehicles worldwide.
That's a great point. And when we look at the numbers, India exported around 1.5 million cars last fiscal year, a staggering 30% increase from the previous year. It's evident that the demand for Indian-made vehicles is on the rise.
Yes! And that brings us to the question of where these cars are actually going. Markets in Africa, the Middle East, and even parts of Europe are increasingly looking to India for affordable, reliable cars. It's like India is positioning itself as a global auto supplier.
That's a bit unexpected. I would have thought countries closer to the traditional auto hubs would have more influence. What's driving this shift?
One key aspect is cost effectiveness. Indian manufacturers can produce vehicles at a lower cost compared to their competitors. Plus, there's a growing appetite in emerging markets for budget-friendly options. That's where companies like Maruti Suzuki and Tata Motors are really thriving.
It's such an interesting dynamic. And let's not forget the quality improvements we've seen in Indian cars over the years. They're not just cheaper, they're also becoming known for their reliability and performance.
Exactly. The investments in technology and skilled labor have made a huge difference. Indian manufacturers are adopting advanced production techniques and focusing on R&D, which enhances the overall quality of their vehicles.
Speaking of technology, how much of an impact do you think electric vehicles are having on this growth?
That's where things get even more interesting. With the global push for sustainability, Indian automakers are beginning to introduce electric models. We've seen companies like Mahindra and Tata leading the charge with their EV offerings. This not only broadens their export potential but also aligns with global trends.
So, are we looking at a significant shift in the types of vehicles being exported from India?
Absolutely, it's not just the traditional combustion engine vehicles anymore. The data suggests a substantial increase in EV exports as governments across the globe set stricter emission standards. India is gearing up to meet that demand.
It's like a pivotal moment for the Indian automotive industry. But what about the challenges? Are there hurdles that could impede this growth trajectory?
That's a valid point, Maya. While the outlook seems positive, challenges like fluctuating raw material costs and supply chain disruptions can't be overlooked. Additionally, competing with established automotive giants who have deep brand loyalty will require strategic marketing and consistent quality.
Right? And then there's the regulatory environment to consider. How can Indian manufacturers navigate international regulations effectively?
They have to be proactive. Understanding the nuances of different markets and adhering to standards is crucial. Partnerships with local firms can also be beneficial. This approach can provide insights and facilitate smoother entry into foreign markets.
It seems like a balancing act then. But if they get it right, we could see India solidifying its status as a global automotive powerhouse.
Yes, and looking ahead to FY27 and beyond, if growth continues at this pace, we might even see India becoming a top 5 car exporter worldwide. That would be a monumental shift in the automotive landscape.
Just think about it, an Indian-made car on every continent. It's truly inspiring. It's a testament to how a nation can transform its economic standing through strategic investments in industry.
And it reflects a broader trend of globalization in the auto industry. As barriers decrease, countries like India are poised to leverage their advantages and make a significant impact.
I can't wait to see how this story unfolds. It's an exciting time for the automotive sector in India, and we'll definitely be keeping an eye on those export figures in the coming years.
Absolutely, this is just the beginning. The automotive world is changing, and India is right at the forefront.
It's always a pleasure discussing these developments with you, Alec. Let's keep the conversation going as more news comes in.
Definitely, Maya. Until next time.